I cried the entire drive to the clinic. Elijah was the only one there, and here's this, he look like he's like 21, and he's standing there with his Converse and his Bible, just like, hey, can I just talk to you for a second?
So I answered the phone, and I could tell by his voice that there was something big happening.
He's just like, it's gonna be okay. Just stand here for a minute with me and help us on the way, and just stay right here. Like, don't go in there, just stay here with me.
So she gets on the phone and she's incoherent, crying, and said, you know, sobbing, I have to abort. It tells me the story of this abusive husband who had just beat her up, and knowing that she was pregnant with twins, and that she would place these babies for adoption, but that she could not because he would not give up paternity rights.
There was a lot of pressure on me to have an abortion.
I don't know what else to do. I have no other choice. And I told her, well, right off the bat, your heart, I can tell by your tears that that you don't want to do this. And she said, no, I don't want to do this. And I said, then you need to know you don't have to do this. There are resources. We will help you. I promise you.
So within an hour, they had a good 25 people there, just completely supportive.
And the bus is going to be there any minute. Our RV will be arriving today. And so there will be a counselor who can meet you face to face.
They had a bus that showed up with an ultrasound on it that gave immediate pictures of these twins and their heartbeats.
And so I get on the phone and start calling all of the domestic violence hotlines. And God brought me to a resource that actually, when I called them, they could do absolutely everything that she needed. She was very grateful, and we felt like, and she couldn't stop looking at the pictures of her twins, the ultrasound pictures.
Just, you know, it's really hard to say. I reached out before I had decided to go to the clinic, and it was very difficult for me to find the resources that I needed. But there are some, and you need to just keep looking, and there's always a loophole. There's always a way. There's always an alternative. People with the Love Life team have reached out to several churches where I'm staying, as well as, you know, all the way to the Charlotte area, and they have invited me to church. They've heard my story, and I have more help than I could ever even ask for. I went from thinking that I was all alone and had absolutely no one to, you know, an entire family and community of people just reaching out, like, you know what, like, you're not alone, you have these kids, it's gonna be okay, and it's gonna be fine. And